In today's video I'm going to show you how I make my videos. What's up guys, Elliot here and welcome back to another video on my channel. And in today's video I'm going to show you how I make my videos. Now this has been requested a few times, people asking what camera I use and what other, so I thought I'd just make a video on it so everyone's sure what I use. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on with the video. Okay, so you may not know, I actually have another YouTube channel called Venom Films, which I do my kind of filmmaking tutorials and other kind of filmmaking photography videos on that. So that's why I have most of my equipment from, but then I decided to make this channel, so I'm just using the same equipment for that. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what some of the equipment have, then I'll show you my camera, and then I'll show you the setup, and then I'll show you how to edit. So for light, I use this Neewer CN160 video light, which is really bright, as you can see, and I'm not using it at the moment because I actually have a lamp, which I'm using just because I light my face up, as this can sometimes be a bit overexposed, if you can see that. But this is a great light. It's really bright. It was about £20, which is really good for this light, and it's really good quality, and it comes with two different filters on it, so yeah, that's definitely a good purchase. I also have on the bottom of this light, if you can see, a kind of a mini tripod. Now this is not mine, it's my dad's, but I'm just using it. So yeah, and I don't generally tend to use it for my light, but I just discovered I could use it for my light, and I think it works rather well for my light. I use this more for like kind of low down shots and that kind of on the ground Casey Nice, that kind of walking shot. Now personally I really like this tripod, it's really handy, great for vlogging, great alternative to the more expensive Gorilla Pods, as you can just hold it like that and you can be looking and vlogging like that. Okay, so I also have a action camera which I use, which is an Alfie 1.5 action camera. Now I use this to kind of do my action shots, POV shots, and all those kind of good shots that you can't get with a normal camera as it's too big. I really like this action camera because it's got a monitor on the back. That's one of the main things I bought this camera for. It has a monitor. I've actually got an unboxing review on that on my other channel, so if you want to see that, just click up there, whichever side's on, I don't know. Okay, so I also use this reflector here. I'm not going to get it out as it kind of pops out and it's kind of crazy, but I also have a review on this on the channel. Now this is a great one. This is also from Neewer. I kind of like Neewer. I have this light, this kind of rig I'll show you in a second, and this. Now this has 7 sides. It's like folds out. I'll just quickly show you inside a bit. But it has 7 sides, which is really handy. So it's got a green screen, a blue screen, white, grey, and gold, and just a kind of diffuser. As you can see, there's like a shiny side, green screen sides, and other sides like that, which is really cool. And it also folds up quite small, and it comes in this handy little bag. So that's what that. I also have this kind of shoulder rig thing, which is like a spider rig or something. I found this on Amazon. It's quite cheap as well. You just have to put it on your shoulder and then pull those down, and it's kind of like for filming more professional stuff, as I do, because I film more professional on my other channel. Now I don't really use this much as it's kind of a bit bulky and it's not really good for vlogging or any other kind of filming that I do at the moment. But maybe in the future, if I do kind of like, I don't know, interviews or kind of films, I probably will use this. Okay, so on to cameras. Now this is my first camera which I use. It's a Sony A3000. Now I used this for about 2 years, and you can see that's my second camera because I did have another camera, but I don't use that one. Now this camera, it kind of broke because something to do with the SD card or something broke in there, so I couldn't record any video or anything. But I really love this camera. It's a really good first camera. It's really cheap as well, and I really liked it. It's also very substantial and nice to feel and hold. I then have the camera that I'm using at the moment. Okay, so this is the camera I am using at the moment. It is a Canon SX 40H2, I believe it is. And I like this because it's got a fold out screen, which is really helpful, so I can see myself vlogging, which my other camera didn't have. And I did get this kind of as a replacement for my other one as it had broke, but I'm really liking this camera at the moment, so yeah. I'll probably be getting a new one soon, but I'm not sure when, so I don't think that really matters at the moment. I also have this Seema X5C drone, which I actually crashed into a tree. You can see that on my other channel, and I don't really use it this much, but it's fun for just flying around, and it's also got a mini camera, so you can actually see, but it's really low resolution, it's about 480p. So yeah, I don't really use it that much, but it's really fun just to practice your drone skills. And yeah, it's quite hard to fly because it's got no kind of GPS tracking or anything, so it kind of just moves and floats around wherever it wants to go. But it's a really fun drone, and I really like playing with it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I edit with. I edit with HitFilm Express 2017, which is the latest HitFilm editing package. Okay, so the reasons I use Filmmaking Channel 2017, the first one, it's free, which is a really good feature, and I don't have to pay for anything. So it's definitely good for beginners like myself in the YouTube, and it's really good quality as well. It's basically Premiere with just a few features less. However, it's really good because you can do compositing, like effects, and you can also do like editing, which is really good in it. It also can do lots of different resolutions and that kind of thing, which is really good as well. Now for photo editing, I use Photoshop CS5, which is an older version of Photoshop, but it still gets a job done. Now I edit my thumbnails with this, which I actually downloaded a pack off the internet, a rice gum pack, thumbnail pack, which I do my thumbnails, which actually I'm really pleased with, as I think my thumbnails look really professional and really catch your attention. It's really nice and colourful. So the template, you just have different folders where you can put your picture in and stuff, and I think it looks really professional and really clean and nice. Okay, so there you go. You know how I now edit my videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe. It really means a lot to me if you like and subscribe. And yeah, comment down below what the videos you want to see. Anyways, so yeah, so until next time, bye.